here we are. I'm trying to record my first Let's Play of my own game, Cyberpunk 3776. To show you some features I implemented and some tactics how to play the game. And actually some options, since sometimes people don't get them right, I think. So this might help to clear things up. Currently, the steering is preferred to be used with a Xbox 360 controller, but can be used with mouse also and keyboard. If you play with a mouse, please turn on mouse steering here. That disables the driftbacks and knockbacks. What could be really annoying if you don't turn it off. Controller only. Switch off the mouse cursors entirely for the whole game, so you can still steer with your keyboard keys in the menus, but you will have the mouse cursor to pick buttons and things. Skip intro is only for the relevant for the standalone version. The show HUD, it's not done yet. I hope to try. I hope I get the time to implement these options, because I think it could be interesting to play the whole game without a typical HUD and just refer to the on the in-game reactions and feedbacks. Yeah, with reset save game, you can reset your whole save game, so all your data, save game data, will be reset to the first start. Actually, I will do that. It takes a few seconds and restarts the game or the scene. However, your options are not affected by this. So some of it's a little bit lighter. Okay, you always can refer to the in-game help and see some instruction about the steering and some features, explaining the HUD and the collectibles and stuff, and the upgrade systems as well, and the floating health pots. So first of all, you got 15 points to start with to upgrade your ship systems a little. And I want to upgrade my shields, since you don't have any shield system if you don't buy the first upgrade, and shields are very, very necessary and important. Agility speeds up a little bit the handling of the ship, makes it easier to dodge, and also improves the speed of the projectiles, so it's a little bit easier to aim at enemies. And some cooling would be nice, since overheating can be a factor. Your weapon can overheat and you can run into issues.
The whole world was scrambled and rotten long before the aliens arrived. Mankind had lost it all. Hope, empathy, loyalty, lost love, lost everything worth fighting for.
So, if you have seen all the Let's Play videos from all the players, I changed something in the multiplayer system up there. Before that, you had a +1 multiplier each time you hit something. Now it changed per kill. So every time you bring an enemy down, you get a +1. And if you don't hit anything for a while, the multiplier goes down. So to reach a decent high score, you always would be trying to constantly wear them down. And if you don't have, if you don't got anything, if you don't have anything else, you still can use your shield for shield kills, and at least for the smaller ones. The middle ones will kill you anyway, even if you have a shield. So it will improve. This tactic will improve a lot of your score. Be careful with the mines. If you get too close, you enable them and they do a blast damage in a certain radius. So they can be pretty dangerous. Since I'm always testing this version over and over again, I'm pretty used to it. So will look very easy. Be careful with the debris. They can actually hit you and kill your ship like it just did.
As my uncle said, I'll probably meet him on the other side.
In the end screen, you see some statistics about the game, and once it's the second the stage you were in. Second is how many collectibles you have collected from the upgrade points. Erased doesn't mean it's a kill ratio. So how many of the enemies that appeared did you really hit? That's not the percentage how far you got through the stage or anything. The maximum multiplier you reached this stage and your total attempts to beat the game. So I retry that. And I add some damage. Oh, not enough, it's 5. So each upgrade costs a little bit more than the one before.
I saw the other side, and there was nothing. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to look forward to.
I hope you get my explanation, since my English isn't that good and I'm not really used to talk to people I don't see sitting in front of my computer. So if you got any questions, just let me drop me a comment below the video or on Twitter. And if you got any suggestions or any questions about the game or the development, just let me know. I'm pretty happy to answer that. And it helps me a lot as a developer to hear what gamers think of the game and what they are struggling with, so I can come up with improvements. You know, I'm already working on this game since November last year. I spent a lot of time with it, and okay, I got damaged here. So now if you took a certain amount of damage, you get a chance that this kind of heal pot will appear, and you can stay. Oops. You can stay inside there, and it will refill you. However, you come exposed to enemy encounters, and you should use your shield. That's why I prefer to buy my shield upgrade at the very beginning of a new run.
Shield disabled.
Okay, this time I try to beat the boss and not get killed again. He's not so hard, it's a first stage boss, but you need a little bit endurance to bring him down, since my ship is not upgraded that it isn't that powerful yet. Oops, I overheated. And he's calling support. I deal with them first, so I get a higher multiplier on killing the boss if I don't overheat my weapon before that. But he's almost down. Since you missed it, in the upper right corner there was a little, or there is a little health bar showing the health of the bot. Okay, no new high score, I didn't beat my last one, but I managed to complete the stage and can continue now. And I want to show you overload. Normally I would improve my damage, I think, but I really want to show you the overload because it's another great feature, and I will upgrade some health so I don't die so fast while talking to you. Pollution.
Nothing to lose, nothing left to be left behind. My lonely struggle continues. Another round, another battlefield, another kill to cure my pain.
So the first stage started at the bottom of the earth on the ground almost, and as the stages continue, this scenery goes up and up until you end up in space at the end. So now we are in the dust from this lost and destroyed city where this pilot came from, or this or lived in. It's all gone, you know. Maybe you have read about the story already. And the second stage already got a little bit more intriguing, it's a little bit faster, and I died again because of talking too much.
My struggle was hopeless.
Yeah, it was hopeless. Can I upgrade something? No. Okay. Now I show you the
I saw
charge.
The other side, and there was nothing to be afraid of, nothing to look forward to.
The charge overload weapon, what it does is it overloads your ship systems completely. That means it releases a EMP blast, if you want to say so, or to call it so, and it damages everything on the screen, but also since it overloads your systems, it damages your ship and wears down your own shields. So if you got shields and cause the overload, you lose your shield and you lose a little bit of damage. As you upgrade the overload system, it takes less damage from your ship, and also does more damage to the enemies. So if you spam it enough, you will kill yourself. You will destroy your own ship by overloading your system too high. And I ran into another. So I think that's it for now. I'm not very focused on playing, but you can try out the web demo. I will link it below, and let me know what you think about it. We'll be happy to hear from you. That's it for now.